Yeah. We're shaking. Y'all know the model J's. You know how we're gonna start it off, man. First, we're gonna say rest in peace to Patrick Day, man. Stop I say that he forms me. To see some footage on that. Be an interesting fight, man. Should be a good fight, man. What is that? December 21st, right? December 21st, man. A little shit up in my booger. Got a little booger in my nose, man. God damn. The weather out here is wicked, man. Like I told y'all yesterday, man. I'm looking to relocate up out of New York real soon, man. But we're gonna keep it boxing today. Throwback Thursday. So I kinda shout out to the whole team, man. My team, the Jacks, man. Jack Just, T Dog, Knight, Sweet, Al, Lights, June, everybody, man. Champ 5. We all doing our thing, man. We all grinding and growing, man. Let's keep the momentum swinging. All right. But what I want to touch on today, man. Shout out to Trill Boxing Talk. They touched on it earlier, man. With Gary Russell, man. Gary Russell situation. If you go to a boxing scene, I believe it's boxing scene. I got an article out with Josh Warrington, the IBF champion at 126. He said they are in discussions for a fight with Shakur Stevenson. That's cool and all, man. Salute to Shakur as he makes his climb and his rise to, you know, put a stamp on the game. But it's like, yo, why can't Gary get some of these fights, man? Why can't Gary Russell Jr. get some of these fights, man? Josh Warrington said he would prefer to fight Gary, stating the fact that he feels that Gary's inactivity now fighting got him rusty, which is not true at all. Gary stays in the gym. He keeps his tools sharp. So you'll get clipped off, Josh Warrington. But what I want to touch on, and shout out to 7 Day Sports, man. He made a great point, man. Very, very strong, great point. Um, as far as Gary fighting these, like doing like the rest of these dudes, man. Cause that's what boxing is nowadays, man. A lot of dudes be fighting bums. They fighting they be fighting guys. You know what I'm saying? Like basically they fighting guys that's they fighting these dudes that's they not really elite on their level. So they steamrolling on these guys. Like what 7-8 was saying. I think Gary needs to do that too, man. That's what all these boxers is doing, man. Just start fighting these bums, these dudes that's not on your level, and just steamroll them. Just run through them, because once you start running through them, everybody's gonna like. Only the real hardcore boxing fans is really riding for Gary, man. That's the sad thing too. Shout out to Troll Boxing, 7 Day Sports, and Black Fight Fan for bringing that up, because only the real hardcore boxing fans, what I'm saying, really know and ride for Gary. All these other, like 7-8 was saying, boxing fans, I ain't gonna disrespect them and say they dumb, but it's follow the leader. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like motherfuckers will jump on a slave ship because they tell you there's chicken in the bottom. You know what I'm saying? The Popeye chicken sandwich is in the bottom of the ship. Everybody gonna jump on the slave ship, right? But Gary, man, like the fans, if he starts knocking out bums, the fans would be like, "Oh man, Gary Russell, Gary Russell." That's 7 8 Sports hit the hammer on the nail with that. He's 100% right. Like that's all it takes. A couple of knockouts, everybody would be screaming, "Oh man, yo, Gary Russell's the best thing since sliced bread." That because that's what they do already. That's what they do already. You knock out these dudes be knocking out bums, man. Let's just keep it real, man. Let's just be real about it. Like it's not like how back in the day, man. That's why I titled this Throwback Thursday. It's not like throwback when you had undefeated, keep these undefeated records, and this basically like cherry pick, man. They out here fighting, dudes that ain't elite fighters on their level, man. They fighting a lot of, I want to call them club fighters, man. That's that. I don't like disrespecting fighters and calling them journeymen. So I call them club fighters. They're fighters that they might fight out of the whatever club gym. That's what they are, club fighters. They're not world class elite fighters. That's what Gary, just start beating up some of these club fighters, man. That was an excellent point. 7-8 brought up, man. I'm telling you, excellent point. And another topic that I want to touch on, man. Now that I got the headset off, so this one everybody will get to hear, man. Shout out to Deontay Wilder, man. Next Saturday is that date, the 23rd. Deontay Wilder is primed to take off, man. If he gets an impressive knockout, I checked out the that PBC fight camp, man. That's a good program Fox got going on running over there, man. Y'all check that out. 700 something thousand views. People watched it when it aired. That's impressive, man. 2.2 million and coming back with 700 something thousand. Deontay Wilder set to take off, man. He's set to take off, man. He's getting everything that he rightfully deserves, man. He's a true people's champ. He does it. He does it for he does it for the peoples, man. That's exactly what he said. He said he gets his energy off of the people, man. What's this, man? Let me see what this is. He gets this don't mind me, man. He said he gets his energy off of the people, man. He feeds off of the people, man. That's cool, man. That's definitely cool and stuff, man. Wow. That's definitely cool. I gotta make that call probably when I get home. Pardon me, man. Pardon me. But yeah, like I was saying, Deontay Wilder's about to take over, man. Deontay Wilder's about to take over. It's long overdue, man. The brother been down and grinding for a long time, man. And he been grinding. He been holding it down. And he just been just doing what he does, man. You know what I'm saying? He just been doing what he does, man. And hats off to the brother, man. Hats off to him, man. He deserves everything that's coming his way, man. Cause you gotta think about it. He turned down 120 million, man. At the time, a lot of people was giving him crazy backlash. The 3 fights, 120 million. Then Anthony Joshua gets knocked out. People really like in the uproar. But at the end of the day, look what this man is about to do. He's about to fight on pay-per-view again against Luis Ortiz. Then he has another pay-per-view fight lined up in February, I believe, against Tyson Fury if he decides to take the fight. I think he's going to take the fight because, well, he's getting good money now, but a Deontay Wilder pay-per-view fight after Wilder's numbers come out to be next Saturday with Luis Ortiz, man, it's going to really entice Tyson Fury to get back in the ring with him, man. I know he wants those easy WWE checks and all that, but I know he's going to come get that Wilder check too, man. Pay-per-view is pay-per-view, at the end of the day, man. It's that Gatorade water, man. It's all right. First time trying it from the Dollar Tree, $1. Yeah, man. That's pretty much it, man. I can't wait till the December rolls around, man. I'm gonna be real active out there, man. Like we've been on a drought as far as like the major fights. I think when was the last major fight at the Barclays, man? What was the last major card they had at the Barclays Center? Was it Marcus Brown? That was Marcus Brown, right? Marcus Brown. Day or August. That might have been the end of August, September. That's the last major bout that we had, on the PBC side. Then we had Devin Haney. We had Devin Haney fight in September at the Hula. Then you had Triple G, but see, like certain fights, I don't even waste my energy on. Like I didn't cover the Triple G fight. It is what it is. Like I cover the fighters that I like to cover. That's one thing about me, man. Like I covered the Devin Haney fight. I didn't cover the Adam fight with Pascal and Brown. Shout out to my boys though; they was out there holding it down. That's when we got the Deontay Wilder drop from for Al's daughter. But like that's where I'm at with it. That's where my energy's at. If like I was telling my partners the other day. I said if it's not no fighters on there that I really rock with, that I'm cool with, certain fights I'm not even gonna waste my energy and cover no more. Because like I'm on like Deontay Wilder, man. Like I know my worth. You feel me? Like I know what I bring to the table. I know what I do. So it's like shout out to rest in peace to Patrick Day, man. Like, you know, he really him, coach, they really put that instilled that in me, man. Cause they was saying how I was promoting Pat, man. Like I was promoting pushing Pat, man. They tell me they thanked me for that and valued that, man. Like I didn't at the time. I'm thinking like, now this is just I love boxing. I love your energy, Pat. I see your vision. So if I see your vision, I'm gonna get behind you and push you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the world know, yo, this dude is the next one. He's the best. But they really instilled that in me. And shout out to my man Polo. You know the vibe, same tribe. You know, Polo, the Don, Antoine, Gary Antoine Russell, the last Russell, man. He he instilled that shit in me too. Because he told me, I ain't gonna share what he told me, but he gave me some real diamonds, man. He blessed me with a real nugget, man. He blessed me with a real nugget, man. When he told me, I remember I was like, I interviewed him. I had got wrapped up interviewing him, and I took the picture with him, and he dropped a real gem on me, man, and that always stuck with me too, man. That's what I said, man. Like I know my brand. I know what we bring to the table, me, my team, everybody, all of us, right? So it's like I'm not gonna waste my time and my energy covering certain fights no more, man. It just is what it is, man. But like I said, the Russells, it's a handful of fighters that I rock with, man. All the Russells, handful, like a lot of fighters I rock with. If they fighting, I'll be out there to support, man. If they don't, like, I didn't go to Triple G's fight. Like, I was going to go to Triple G's fight, but Patrick Day's fight got pushed back a week later, so I didn't go. Rest in peace to Pat, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go. But if Patrick Day was fighting on that card, I was gonna go because of Patrick Day. You know, that's how I gotta keep it, man. That's how I'm gonna stay keeping it because in this game, what I learned right in this boxing game, motherfuckers will use you. People will use you in life, period. But more so in this boxing shit, right? A motherfucker will try to gravitate to your name if they see you hot, if they see you got influence, yo, they would try to gravitate to your name. Try to steal your light, basically, man. Like my peoples would say, they try to steal your oil. You know what I'm saying? You gotta if you got oil, right, and your oil is scarce, you know what I'm saying? It's rare, it's scarce. You gotta hold on to it, man. You gotta rationally, you gotta put it out like this. You can't, because it's not abundant. You know what I'm saying? You don't have an abundance of it. So you gotta be smart with it, man. That's what I learned about this boxing game, man. Like when it comes with anything, whether coverage, trying to get interviews, just trying to build with the fighters. You gotta be real cautious how you move because it's a million snakes in the grass out there. It's a million dudes just trying to get over. Thoughts and everything, man. This is my personal thoughts, man. I wish they would have had my boy on that card, man. I gotta hit him up on IG, see when he's getting back in the ring, man. Shout out to Cool Boy, man. Cool Boy Steph, man. I wish they would have had him on that card December 7th at the Barclay, man. Word. I remember watching him fight, right? Since it's Throwback Thursday, I'm gonna give y'all a quick throwback. I remember he was down at the when I was in Texas at the Frisco at the Star, and he fought on EJ's undercard. Like they had him fight man early, right? And I remember seeing him at the weigh-in, him and Coach Nassim Richardson, but they had got up out of there, man. Real talk. They had got up out of there. They weighed in, the fighters after they weigh in, they want to eat, they want to rehydrate, get right. So they had got up out of there. But I remember watching his fight the following day. I was like, yo, he's gonna be a world champion sooner than later. Fast forward, he fought at the Barclays. I believe it was like last year sometime. He was at the Barclays and he fought at the bar. That was a nice card. I can't. I want to say that was. I want to think that was. It might have been. What's that? The Tony Harrison card? It might have been the Tony Harrison Charlo card. It might have been that card, man. I'm not too sure. I know it was one of them cards, man. You just see what I'm saying? I be doing so much with this box and shit. But a long story short, I interviewed him and I shared that with him. I'm like, yo, man, I was trying to interview you in Texas, man. In Dallas, man, when I seen you fight, man, he fought I'm telling you, Cool Boy could fight, man. He fought a tough Mexican in Texas. Tough Mexican. Average dude probably would, get stopped, right? And just like I told him, I said, yo, I know you're going to be a world champion, man. He beat Josh Greer, Night Night, Mr. ESPN. That's his loss. It's to Cool Boy Steph, man. Cool Boy Steph is the real deal, man. I'm telling you. So when I got a chance to finally chop it up with him, I interviewed him a couple times now. But my initial interview with him, like we was just talking off the record, off camera. Like Coach Nassim Richardson was down there, his other trainer, his strength and conditioning coach, Ferrari. You know, we was just kicking it, man. And I was telling him, I was like, yo, man, you a special little fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, I remember you in the amateurs and then watching you now as a pro, man. I was like, yo, you gonna get your title. And he was just saying how he came up the ranks, always having hard fights. And it shows like when you have hard fights and you really perfecting and sharpening your tools up, it shows, man. Like you just start elevating your levels beyond a different level, man. And that's what I seen with Cool Boy, man. Shout out to Cool Boy Steph, man. Continue success, brother. You know what I'm saying? Next time I'm in Philly, hopefully the Crab Shack is open. Because Cool Boy got a lot of businesses, man. I'm gonna come up in there and get some good crabs and shit, man. I love crabs, man. Hopefully, let me see if your crabs could fuck with the harbor, man, down there in Baltimore, man. Shit, man, that was my Cool Boy story, man. Well, I can't wait to see him back in action, man. For real. And I heard what's the name got a homecoming fight coming up, man. They were saying, I think I seen that on IG, or it might have been on Champ Side. Shout out to Champ Side, man. Champ Side be having that good contact, man. Um, they giving what's the name a homecoming fight, man. They giving what's the name a homecoming fight, J Rock, man, at the LaCarshall Center. Temple University, Al, June. Jack Gist, man, we got to shoot out there, man. We do the Philly fights hard. Shout out to Greg Hackett, man. Shout out to his fighter, Paul. Shout out to his other fighter, man, Donald Love, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Philly fighters, man. Or that was the last time we was in Philly on that top rank called Edgar Berlanga. Shout out to Edgar, man. He brought Fat Joe out. Fat Joe walked him out, man. Had the Temple University LaCarshall Center jumping, man. Crazy, man. It was crazy in there. Shout out to Philly though, man. Word, man. Philly's a ill city, man. Word. Shout out to Camden across the river, man. Camden is rough, bro. Word, Camden is rough. Shout out to Raymond Savage, man. Camden's finest. Word, man. I'm telling you, Camden is rough, man. Camden is a rough city, bro. Facts, man. Too though, man. I gotta hit him up. I gotta hit him up, man. Facts, man. Listen, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is hitting me up right now. Okay. Word on Eric Moon. I think Eric Moon might be on that card, man, on that Tank Davis undercard, man. He just signed with my man Paul Williams, man. Where are you? He's with Paul Williams Management, I think, right now. I think they're getting him on that undercard, man. Eric Moon. Be on the lookout for him. 168, man. He's coming. He done been in there with some top guys. He been in top guys camps and all that. Eric Moon. He done sparred with he helped what's his name out. I know when he was preparing for the Badu Jack fight, he was in camp with Marcus Brown. I know he sparred with Bud Crawford before. Like, get top quality work, man. That's what it boils down to, man. Top quality work. Like, it's good to have that amateur pedigree. It's good to have that amateur pedigree, but you don't have to have an extensive amateur career, right? I tell the young boys this too. You don't really have to have an extensive amateur career. If you constantly sparring top guys, like if you can get a top quality work from like world champions or elite prospects, and you constantly in the gym sparring them, that's top quality work. Iron sharpens iron. You're just gonna get better, bro. You're just gonna get better, better. Like, yeah, it's cool. Amateurs is cool, right? But seeing the amateurs, I'm gonna tell you the thing I don't like about the amateurs, right? You fight in 2 minute rounds, right? Well, now they don't have the headgears, but you fight in 2 minute rounds. When you turn pro, it's 3 minute rounds. None of that 2 minute round shit, man. And the amateurs is 2 minute rounds. Like, that extra minute is a lot, man. That extra minute is a lot, man. And the amateurs, you only fighting 3 rounds. If everybody knows, man, the pros, totally different ball game. Totally different ball game, man. But yeah, if you can get that top quality work, sparring, and you constantly sparring world champions or top guys, I'm a prime example of that. Shout out to my boy Bad Ball, man. Yo, Bad Ball, right? Brody Brooks, man. He been sparring with EJ since he was 16. It shows. Like, listen, EJ's one of the best fighters in the world. So if you constantly sparring one of the best fighters in the world, you're only gonna get better. You're only gonna get better. Only gonna get better. Not to mention, shout out to Brody Brooks, man. He'll be up here December 7th. He's on that card. I'm gonna hook up with him. Get a hot interview. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brody Brooks, man. He spars a lot of elite world champions, the Charlos, Canelo Alvarez. Like, it shows, man. Like, when you spar these elite level guys, you're only gonna get better, man. You're only gonna get better. For real, facts, man. I'm gonna close on that. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you too long. Everybody, stay positive, man. Like, I always like to give a good message, right? Everybody's gonna go through things in life, man. That's what life is about. We all gonna have obstacles that we gotta go over, make it over, and make it through. Remember that. You can always make it over, make it through. Make it over and make it through. J's, I know the model. Jackson Flat J's, or you have no fear. We always in here. I holla.